Hello everyone, I'm Dr. Divya Vadan, and in this video we are going to discuss about fetal circulation. Fetal circulation is a very important topic. A lot of MCQs from this topic in NEET PG as well as FMG examination, and this seems to be very confusing at times. Also, during the first year of our MBBS, we study about the embryology and the remnants, cardiovascular system. A lot of MCQs from the anatomy sides will also be covered in this video. So without further ado, let's get started with this video. Firstly, fetal circulation begins with the source of oxygen in the fetus, that is placenta. Right? We all know the source of oxygen here is going to be placenta. Through this placenta, the oxygenated blood is carried out through a vein. Remember, not an artery but a vein, that is umbilical vein. And we know left is left, that is left umbilical vein is left, right? Umbilical cord has two umbilical arteries and one umbilical vein, that is the left umbilical vein. So this oxygenated blood from placenta travels through left umbilical vein, and this umbilical vein carrying the oxygenated blood is now going to reach to the fetus. For the fetus to circulate this entire oxygenated blood throughout the body, it needs a pump, and that pump is just heart of the fetus, right? So this oxygenated blood from the left umbilical vein has to reach to heart, so that this oxygenated blood is given to the entire body of the fetus. Right? So to do so, this left umbilical vein joins another big vein draining into the heart. Right? This left umbilical vein joins another big vein draining into the heart, that is IVC, inferior vena cava. Joining these two veins is a duct. Duct joining these two veins is labeled as ductus venosus. Ductus venosus. Right? Now this oxygenated blood from IVC will reach the heart. Heart, we all know, has 4 chambers. There is right atrium, right ventricle, left atrium, left ventricle. Right? So this oxygenated blood from the IVC reaches the right atrium. Now I know that my entire body is actually supplied by the aorta, that is derived from the left side of the heart. Right? So this oxygenated blood has to reach the left side of the heart. That happens through a foramen in between the right and the left atrium. And this foramen is known as foramen ovale. Foramen ovale. Right? So oxygenated blood, some of that goes to the left side, rest goes down into the right ventricle. Right? Now we know the major vessel that is originating from the right ventricle is the pulmonary artery that goes into the lungs. But I know in fetal life, the lungs are filled up with amniotic fluid. The pulmonary circulation, the pulmonary resistance is very high, right? So because of the high pulmonary vascular resistance, what happens? All of the blood in this pulmonary artery is diverted to the left side, to the aorta, again through a duct. The duct joining the two arteries, pulmonary artery with the aorta, this duct connecting the two arteries is known as ductus arteriosus. Ductus arteriosus. Right? So this is a simple line diagram telling the fetal circulation starting from the left umbilical vein that joins another big vein draining into the heart, that is the inferior vena cava. The duct joining these two veins is known as ductus venosus. This oxygenated blood from the right atrium will now go to the left side, left atrium, through a foramen known as foramen ovale, and the rest go down into the right ventricle. This right ventricle drains the blood into the big vessel pulmonary artery, but because of the high pulmonary vascular resistance, this blood is diverted onto the left side, that is aorta, through a duct. Again, a duct connecting two arteries, ductus arteriosus. So we have read about some of the fetal structures. One of them is ductus venosus, connecting the two veins, left umbilical vein to IVC. The next is foramen ovale, that is a foramen, a window in between the two atrias. And lastly, ductus arteriosus, that is the duct connecting the two arteries, pulmonary artery with the left ventricle, left side, that is the aorta, right? So this completes the brief overview of fetal circulation. In the following video, we will be dealing about what happens as soon as we cut the umbilical cord and the fetal circulation is switched on to the adult circulation.